Welcome to the Psychology of Dating. Today, we're going to talk about the psychology inside of women that happens as it pertains to internet dating. I'm going to give you a real quick, short tip. This is something to ponder, all right? If you put any woman, just about any woman in a room with 99 wussies and one real man, do you think that as a woman, you would be able to determine which person, which guy is the real man? And therein lies the problem. It's happening to you all the time as a woman. You're seeing wussy after wussy after wussy, and you have no criteria to determine who the real man is. I'm telling you, it's one of the biggest problems I see in dating today. I continually see women process men exactly the same way. And therein lies the problem. You decide, do you as a woman, or if you're a man watching this, do you realize that they just have no idea if you're a real man or not? Now, I will admit, there are not a lot of real men. However, what's interesting, that's exactly what the women are looking for. If you're a wussy guy, you need to come to terms with it, and you need to begin developing yourself into a real man. There are ways to do that. Basically, here's a very interesting thing. Real men get dates all the time. They're not players, they're not pickup artists, they're real men. They are real men. They have their life together, and they do not put up with bullshit. They do not make excuses for their desires as a man, and all sorts of other things that I'm sure you would completely disagree with, because it's not a very common, real men are not very common. In fact, most really highly experienced women are afraid that they'll never find him. But he's there. He's typically there, maybe even in a few higher numbers, maybe 97 wussies, 3 real men. It might be 50-50. I highly doubt it's that high. Let's talk about this just, one step deeper. And let me give you an example. And this is a universal one. If you're a man, if you're a woman, I'll tell you, and you've done any sort of internet dating, it always plays out this way. The woman is messaging you back and forth, and everything's fine. You're not, as a male, you're not being a freak. You're not sending her pictures of your crotch. Okay? You're not telling her you want to fuck her or eat her pussy. You're having a normal interaction. When you suggest getting together, she will always either suggest halfway, because she feels like that's just being completely amicable, or she'll suggest that you come and meet her. Okay? Therein lies the problem. Guess what? Only wussies will come all the way to a woman and meet her. I don't care what you say. I've been on well over 4,000 dates, and who's counting? I've been on thousands and thousands of dates. And because I've had so many dates, I literally had choice and power in my life. I didn't need to drive all over Kingdom Come to meet chicks. So I would say, I'm very viable. I'd say this to myself. You need to come and meet me. Now, what's interesting is that you may be saying to yourself, well, you're kind of being an ass. Well, the truth is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to deliver to her the feeling of feeling good, a much better experience, because I'm going to bring her to a place where I, of course, am a little bit more comfortable. I am in control of the situation, meaning I can take her to nice places that I'm aware of and people that know me in an area. So give her the best experience, starting out, really the best. As opposed to meeting at some Denny's somewhere halfway, between where we live. But there's the problem. She will suggest almost all of the time that she would never go outside of her comfort zone. However, here, the one real man in all of it is going to be the guy, and she needs to be aware of this, that says, almost without compromise, literally without compromise, he's going to say, come and meet me. Come and meet me. Because why? Because he wants to give you the best experience. And I'm telling you right now, whether you agree with it or not, go out and do your own testing. I've tested what I'm telling you over thousands and thousands of dates. It always turns out better when the woman goes to the man. If he's suggested it, of course, if he doesn't suggest it, guess what you're really dealing with? It sucks. Hey, it sucks, right? If you're a woman, it sucks. It's the dynamics. I will tell you that any guy that's willing to leave and drive all over town to meet woman, he's one thing. I don't care what you say. You go out, if you've had 3 dates or 5 or 20, come on. Go have some dates. Go figure out what's happening in the real world. But the one real man, and I would tell you, it's a great criteria. The one real man you're going to find is going to say, no, here's what I'm offering. Here's what I'm suggesting. Come on out to me. I mean, what are we, 15-minute drive apart? Okay? It's not that I'm not going to drive 15 minutes. What I'm going to do is deliver the best initial meeting to you. So, come on out to me. I'm going to take you a few places I like. You get to at least, if you're not willing to come in my house, you're at least willing to stand out front. All right? Stop by and get a much better taste and flavor of where I live, what kind of person I am. Because I'm telling you right now, the only thing that we have going for us, if we meet out at a Denny's, okay, in the middle of nowhere, is pure chemical, pure chemistry. And sometimes that's not enough, okay? I've met dozens and dozens of women that I didn't necessarily have that initial physical chemistry with, but in bed, in the bedroom, sexually, holy shit, life-changing, okay? Had I met these girls out and not had the opportunity to have a better experience with them, a more personal experience with them, I probably would have never went back, and I would have massively missed out. And that's certainly what's happening to you ladies. So, whether you like what I'm saying or not, it is the largest sampling of the data in dating that I've done. And you've got to pay attention to it. It's very subtle. You've got to pay attention to it. That's it for today. I could rip this one apart. More videos coming. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.